So, now, the 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds to split into 5 teams. Go, now, please. Five teams. And I will ask Jenny Morionella to join me here. And the time is up. It is what it is, 5 teams. Okay. You will have the support. You will have the support from the mentors. I will be a mentor together with our team Morionella, Jenny, and Massimo, who will be back in 5 to 10 minutes. At the end, you will have 30 minutes to work on your concepts. Then you will present to your jury, and this is your jury: Dejan Dojkov, Antonia, and Rumen. Where is Rumen? Oh, sorry, you're not playing. Come on, you're the jury. So, these are the people to be bribed here. This is your jury. You have 30 minutes to work. One more requirement. Please choose one. Of course, bribes. You should choose. You should choose one of these fields. You have these handouts over there on the table. You should choose one of these fields here on this template, which your cluster will focus on. Yes. You have materials, you have paper, you have highlighters, you have sticky notes, you have everything. So, let's start working. Okay, we have the first team ready to present. Okay, you can join us here.
For the handwriting, so we were very much in the creative mode, talking, and we put the main things on our board. So, Zoran, please count how many seconds this will last. So, Dr. Antonio, Professor Ruben. So this is what we have decided to do to help the people of Sofia, citizens of Sofia, to earn more money. After serious research that we did, we decided to make and to sort of improve the digital platform for attracting and helping all of those people of the world who come to visit Sofia and spend money and have an experience in coming to Sofia. So this digital platform should be consisted of so many details that for every people should be quick and easy. So that means the digital platform all in one with segmented tourist offerings. So that means that we are not targeting only one group of people, only one segment of people, but we are trying to connecting all the dots that Massimo was explaining to us. So we are going to target the silver economy, the elderly people who have lots of money. So we need to offer them experience. That can be either health, they can be either spirits. For the sportsmen of the region and from all over the world, Sofia has good sports infrastructure and they can use it. And for all those food and drink lovers, Sofia has a much to offer, but that needs to be displayed. So this is a one-stop shop digital platform. So this tourism cluster will be offered to every transportation. So it should be consisted of transportation with all the public transportation means, all the private means, taxis, vans, travel agents, all the facilities, all the museums, so everything. So everything should be on one click. And of course, from this digital platform, you can download the application. It can be free or it can be for one single lev or euro. So regarding the distribution, how this should be better accessible and advertised, it should be consisted of soft and hard copy. Sorry, Zoran, what can I do? This is a very good idea and it should take some more time. Sorry, Milena. So it's about the people of Sofia to get more money. So it should be consisted of digital displays and also for those elderly people, hard copies will be distributed on the main points. Regarding the revenue, how our tourism cluster will earn some money, how we are going to live, not to be hungry all the time. What we plan to do, two things. Fee from those who are interested to join this, to become members of this platform. And of course, because we expected about 1 million clicks once we establish this, advertisements from companies, Googles and things like that. Thank you. Sorry.
It's okay, thank you. And your time is 3 minutes and 20 seconds. a little bit over. Okay. we don't know yet. So, who is next? Yes, you're next. Where are you going to present?
I don't know. Here. Yes.
You start.
I start.
Yeah.
Okay. What time is? Okay, our idea is very creative that will help really citizens of this city, which is in the center of our idea. So we're going to have an application that every citizen in the city will go in and see how to get from point A to point B, both with private and public transportation. So if I want to go from here to the center and I have a car, first I'm going to see all the available places that I could park in the whole city. So I have a view to all the available places. If I don't have an available place and I prefer to go with public transportation, so I'll see all the buses, all the connections and routes from my point A to point B. So this is the idea that we think that will be very helpful.
And just to add, there'll be a few other features to this travel city. We'll have cashless travel for buses, metros, all transportation. We'll have car-free zones, which only electric vehicles can actually go through these areas. And then we'll have increased taxes for old cars. 1 minute.
Yeah. 5 seconds, but that's fine, okay.
Здравейте на всички! Нашата организация, някой, който да засича, ние представяме клъстър, който дистрибутира електромобили, така че ще се вържеме с предните колеги. Нашата идея е нашата таргет група са дамите, които ползват, които пазаруват, които доста често возят децата си, които са и доста по-гъвкави от мъжката част. Това е нашата таргет група. Осигуряваме електромобили. По този начин, предполагам всички знаете, че осигуряваме по-малко шум в градовете, нулеви емисии, изобщо подобряваме и удължаваме живота, бих казала. Работим заедно с всички компании в сектора, които те са наши естествени партньори. Това са компаниите, които произвеждат електростанции, компаниите, дистрибуторите на електричество, ако щете, и всички, които мислят зелено и иновативно. Нашата дистрибуция, идеята ни е тези коли да се купуват в центъра на града, в шоуруми само за електрически коли, тъй като това ще е доста така, няма да са като стандартните магазини за коли, както сте свикнали с повечето. Отделно, че ще трябва да може да се купуват и онлайн, така че това да улесни нещата максимално като време. Нашата идея е да си партнират всички компании, които са заинтересовани в сектора, и да търсиме правителствени облегчения във връзка с покупката на тези автомобили и да караме компаниите да дават пример, сменяйки автопарка си с поне 10% електромобили. Ползите, които бихме отчели, са така да се каже, облегчаване на нашите данъци, на компаниите, които сме се обединили в сектора. B2B бизнес също е един вид облегчение за нас. Също така и дилърството, представлявайки най-големите производители на електромобили. Благодаря ви.
2 minutes and 20 seconds. Thank you. Yes, you can leave it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, team number 4. Yes?
Hello. Our cluster is the Green Sofia cluster, focusing on waste management in a way that we reduce the air pollution in our city, but also for the benefit of the community and the citizens. And we will develop a weight-based platform where basically it will be monitored, and the citizens will have access to know where, for example, the neighbor is going to throw away the electricity, appliance or something else what can be recycled. And then what will be with what is available?
Imagine this, you've got, let's say, for example, unwanted tiles, bed and TV, whatever at the home, and you don't know what to do with it. So what you do, you get to our platform, you log in, you get the access, and you say, I want someone to come and collect this one and give me voucher, for example, for 20 euros, where I can spend somewhere. And the same way as a company who are located in this Sofia, you log in through our platform where we charge you for it, you come and collect it, and you can sell it, do something about it, and recycle and sell to someone else, to the much bigger corporation, and they could use something more bigger than this. And let's say, for example, plastic, unwanted, boxes, whatever, can be still reused. And we are actually going to generate money through all citizens, and we are going to create a safe pollution for everyone and great environment to live in.
And also great benefit for the citizens of the city. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. 1 minute 30 seconds. Well done. 1 minute 30 seconds, and team number 5.
I don't think there is a 5.
We don't have 5.
Maybe 4.
Okay, so we are done. Just in time. I'm so happy. Guess what? You will drink wine because I'm happy. Okay, so I kept the timing here for you. Maybe we should give you some time to think about the first, second. We have first, second, and third place, okay? So we have only one non-winner. Okay, few minutes for you to discuss internally. Okay, few minutes. 1 minute, 2 minutes. Tony.
So we all surprised Milena that we changed her criteria actually. So it's not so straightforward. There is not first, second and third place as she expects from us. Okay, so we decided to make a first round of evaluation in terms of different aspects. So we are evaluating, we divided our rows and we are evaluating separately social criteria, economic aspects and business feasibility and creativity. So I will give some short feedback in terms of social aspects. So I like very much the first presentation because they focused on the silver economy, and that's really cool. We have never seen it before. And I have also a recommendation: when you make the details for the tourists, also include food allergies and food restrictions, because in Sofia we had great variety of food, but it's very difficult for people with celiac disease or diabetes or other things. So there's a recommendation in terms of these target groups because they have really difficult life.
And one more, we forgot the pets.
The pets, that's nice. This is also even more inclusive than I expected. So I liked also very much the third group that is focusing on families and gender aspects. And I liked also the fourth group focusing on waste management. And my idea is also, when you process the waste, it would be also nice for the people to see what you do with the waste. Maybe you produce energy, or maybe you recycle it and turn it into other kinds of useful products. But if people see that you do something with this waste, they will be even more motivated to separate waste. So.
It is already decided on the website.
Oh, it is already decided. Really cool idea. Now I'll give a second round of evaluation in terms of economic criteria.
So the business models are quite symbolically presented in these presentations, although the first team has declared that fees and ads will be the main source of positive cash flow. I don't believe that this conventional method will be so successful. But this is quite traditional. It's good. Fees and taxes for the second team. I don't know in what indirectly taxes will contribute for the main participants in this process. The government will gain, the budget, the national budget will gain from this, but not the team developing the project. As far as the third team is concerned, I believe that commissions, it's a good idea to gain from commissions. We are living in a sharing economy, and we are living in a networking and lobbying economy. And when you work with big companies, and if this will be on the basis of renting and sharing, it will be a good idea to gain from commissions, because you as an intermediary you'll be valued, you'll be a precious asset. And the fourth theme, unfortunately, no indications for a business model. I'm sorry, but I think that the third theme is doing good, quite good.
Okay, I was responsible for creativity, and well, the first team, the pets. Okay, that's add something new and creative. But I would like to mention Team 2, which is doing with mobility and user-centered mobility, and they almost arrived at mobility as a service, which is already applied in many cities, user-centered, and so that's from the and also the Team 4 with waste management and geolocation, and the Team 3 they have a very good business model. I'm going in their field, but I didn't see the technology behind, so I have some concerns about that, because smart city. And also I think the tendency is not to buy electromobile cars, but also to share cars. So sharing, but anyway, that's my remarks. And so I would like to emphasize on Team 2 and Team 4.
like to apologize, but team number 2 was under-evaluated, because one of the participants is my student, and I don't want to include in my evaluation this fact. Thank you.
No, Milena is too straightforward. Just the prizes. It's about criteria. So as you see that different teams win in different aspects. The team that I liked most probably doesn't have a business model, but they have a very nice social issues. The other one that has a nice business model doesn't include so many social issues. So we have different. You have to understand the evaluations that we have different winners in different categories. But all in all, we are obliged to have official winner. So the prize goes to. I have to read these notes. No, the prize goes to 1. Congratulations! So this is the first place. You were right. I have to.
You don't need to make evaluation.
Then the second place goes to number 4. Много хубаво, чудесно. Даже да го кажете. No. Then we have.
Please put your heads on. Please put your heads on.
Тези са се координирани за награди в втория. Това е вторият отбор. Да.
Just to let you know, all of you, the first team received an e-book called How to Wait by our partners IXL Center. This is the e-book because we're digital. And as you can see, they also got a hat which represents the 6 thinking hats. The 6 thinking hats of the Bono. The second team is... Who is the second?
No, she is from the first team and she doesn't have a hat. Give me a hat. And then, while they're receiving their present, the third place has number 3. The group number 3 has the third place. Екип 3 е на трето място, не ги знам вече кой. Те са второ място, да. И екип 3 са на трето място. Трети екип. Да, те знаят. For sharing. And our suggestion is that group number 3 shares their chocolates with the other group.
Okay. Team number 3 is kind enough to share their prize with team number 4. So here it is to everybody. Team number 3 and team number 4. Okay. Thank you everybody for your active participation. It's been a real pleasure. So let's continue some wine, and bye.